Hi, my name is Dimitri Kudumnakis, and for the major project, I've decided to create a Morse code translator. My translator can convert an English phrase into a Morse code sequence and, reversely, a Morse code sequence into an English phrase. Once the system begins, a prompt will appear asking the user if they want to translate to Morse or to English. If the user chooses Morse, the program will then ask the user to input their desired translated phrase, and then the program will run, converting each character of that phrase into its corresponding Morse code sequence, and then display all of the sequences using the LED and buzzer. Now, let's see this program in action. Let's convert the English phrase "Hi there" into a Morse code sequence. The program begins. It will now ask us if we want to translate to Morse or to English, and we will choose Morse. Now we input our desired phrase, which is "Hi there." That was 4 dots for H, 2 dots for I, and here's a long pause to indicate the space. There's a dash for T, another 4 dots for H, and here's a single dot for E. Dot, dash, another dot for R, and again E with 1 dot. If the user decides that they wanted to translate from English to Morse, then the program will ask them to input the number of characters in their desired phrase. The program will run, allowing the user to use the button to input Morse code sequences corresponding to the number of characters that they want to translate. For each character, the user has to input a Morse code sequence into an empty array. Every time the user presses the button, a position in the array becomes a 1, with 1s being dots and 3 consecutive ones being dashes. When the user presses the button, the buzzer and LED will turn on to indicate that the system has registered a dot or dash input from the user. It will then match each Morse code sequence that the user inputted with a corresponding letter, and then put all the letters in a character array and then display the character array in the command window, displaying the translated Morse code sequences into an English phrase. Here is a demonstration of how the program converts a Morse code sequence into an English phrase. We will use the phrase "Hi there" once again. The program begins. Just like before, it will ask us if we want to translate to Morse or English, but this time we choose English. Then we input the number of characters in our phrase, which is 8. Then I begin with pressing on the button. As the program says push, inputting a 1 as a dot and 3 ones in a row as a dash. I have just inputted the letter H, and I'm now inputting the letter I. Now I have to leave a long pause so that the system recognizes that I am inputting a space. I am now inputting the T, and now I'm going to input the H, and now I will input the E, and now is the R, and now finally I input the last E. As you can see in the bottom of the command window, it displays the phrase "Hi there." Morse code is another form of communication, and my program provides an easy way to translate between Morse code and English. Just like any other translator, my translator can help people learn Morse code. For those who struggle with verbal communication due to a stroke, a heart attack, paralysis, and others, they can use my program to communicate using Morse code. My system provides an easy way to communicate using Morse code. Thank you for watching.